The series that we're calling Living the Dream. Today we're going to do a little brain exercise that if you actually do it and take it serious will probably make you a better investor and in the end a better person. What I'm going to talk about today, I want you to think back to when you were a kid. Think of when you were 6, 7, 8 years old. For some of you that's probably only maybe 10, 20 years ago. For some of you it might be a little bit longer than that. So if you can't remember back to when you were a kid, if you have kids, think of your own kids, okay? When you ask a kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do they say? Do you ever hear any of them say, man, I can't wait to work 60, 70 hours at a mid-management job making money for somebody else? No, they don't say that. They say fun things like, I'm going to be a professional football player, I'm going to be an astronaut, I'm going to be a doctor. And their eyes light up. They shoot for the moon, and you can't tell them that they're not going to do it. There just is no other thing that they're going to do. They are just going to be president. They are going to rule the universe. They're going to ride into town on a unicorn, and that's just the way it is. What happened? Somewhere along the line in our teenage years, you still have big plans, but reality kind of sets in. How does that happen? Why does that happen? Think about when you come out of high school. You maybe went to college and you still said, you know what? I'm going to run the business. I just got to get the degree. I got to put in my time, pay my dues. And did it happen? For some people it did. For most people it didn't. Think about where you are now. Think about what you set out to do coming out of high school, coming out of college. What was your plan? What went wrong? What's holding you back? For me, I had the same plans as everybody else. I was just born to be a professional baseball player, and I was good. And that was just what it was. And then genetics kicked in for everybody else, but not for me. I'm 5'7" and come out of high school at 165 pounds. Well, there ain't many uses for professional baseball players at that size. So I had to figure it out. But I never quit dreaming. I was that guy. I had a plan. I'm going to be retired by the time I'm 40. I'm going to marry, my high school sweetheart. I'm going to have a bank account. I'm going to ride a motorcycle. I'm going to do all this fun stuff. And then 20 years went by. And I'm definitely getting there. But I don't have my unicorn yet. So what's stopping you? What was your plan? And the next thing is, what are you doing about it? I want to show you something. I basically hit rock bottom. Like I said in the last video, I have a checkered past and some things I'm not proud of. And I finally got to the point. Basically, for a short amount of time, I became homeless. And I got so sick and tired of being in that predicament. I wrote this down. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. So what are you doing about it? Dare to dream. I took a piece of paper and I hung that up on my refrigerator to where I saw it every day. And I don't know, maybe you're like me. You get depressed or you start feeling sorry for yourself. First thing you want to do is go to the fridge and eat snacks. Well, I specifically put it there so I would see it, and I had to ask myself every day, what am I doing about it? So I got started. I started reading books. I went to the library, just picked up any book I could find. I always knew I wanted to do real estate, and I just learned everything I could. And in a very short amount of time, I met a guy named Darren. He's actually, to this day, a trusted colleague. He's my money lender, one of them. And he asked me one day, so how many deals have you done? I could talk a smooth game. I knew my numbers because I was in construction, but I never did one. And he could see right through it. And he said, so he asked me a really tough question. He said, so why not? My answer was, well, I don't have enough money to do it. And he said something that changed my life forever. He said, never let money stop you from buying real estate. And that just blew my mind. I couldn't understand, well, that's kind of a really important thing, is you've got to have money to buy stuff. And the next sentence, he said, if you find a good deal, money will always follow. Fast forward 3 weeks, I bought my first property with no money, no credit. He became my partner. I did all the work. And I proceeded to buy 14 more houses in the next 10 months. And I was on my way. And I said, never again will I let somebody tell me you can't do it, you're not good enough, or give myself excuses. You know, that's the problem with a lot of people, is we all have excuses. So again, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing about it? I want you to think about it. Right now, take out a piece of paper. I want you to write this down. My email, personal email, is Ozzy, O-Z-Z-Y, at AmericanDreamInvestments.org. Shoot me an email. Put in the subject line, Dreamer. If you have questions, if you want to know more about the story, how I did it, how maybe I can help you, do the same things I did, help you overcome and start living your dreams, shoot me an email. Follow us on Facebook. That's the other one. Go to Facebook, search American Dream Investments. You will see this logo. That's our website. Follow us. You'll see all of the information that we post. Deals for you investors that say, you know what, I'm ready to take that step. Maybe we have deals for you. If you want to partner, we do partnerships with people. We'll give encouragement. I'll point you in the direction of other people that can help. And then lastly, go get a book. What's on your bookshelf? Join Bigger Pockets, biggerpockets.com. If you haven't already been there, it's a real estate investing website for all levels. You can ask questions, you can listen to podcasts, you can learn, get connected. But whatever you do, start doing something about it. And until then, hopefully I'll find your email. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave us comments, like us, share us, help get the word out there. Hopefully we're going to inspire you, and our goal is to inspire everyone else, and we'll see you on the next video. Sweet dreams.